Most people think data science starts with Python or machine learning. That's a mistake. In the real world, before you build anything, you need to get the data, and that's where SQL comes in. It's not flashy, it's not hyped, but it's one of the most important skills in data analysis, because no matter how good your models are, if you can't access and manipulate data properly, you're stuck. Think about how companies actually store data. Customer information, transactions, orders, inventory. It's all sitting inside databases. And SQL, structured query language, is the tool used to talk to those databases. Instead of manually searching through thousands or millions of records, you write queries that instantly pull exactly what you need. Want to know total sales last month? Top performing products? Customers who haven't purchased in 30 days? SQL gives you those answers in seconds. The idea of structured databases goes back to pioneers like Edgar F. Codd, who introduced the relational model in the 1970s. This changed how data was stored and accessed, making it organized, scalable, and efficient. SQL was built on top of this idea, and even today, decades later, it remains the backbone of most data systems. That's why every serious data role relies on it. In practical terms, SQL allows you to do three main things: retrieve data, filter it, and transform it. You can select specific columns, apply conditions, group results, join multiple tables, and create summaries. For example, instead of just looking at raw orders, you can join customer data with purchase history to understand behavior patterns. That's where analysis actually begins, not in models, but in structured data extraction. But here's the part beginners underestimate. SQL is not just a tool, it's a way of thinking. You need to understand how data is structured, how tables relate to each other, and how to ask the right questions. A bad query can give misleading results, while a good query can uncover valuable insights instantly. Two people can work on the same database, but the one who understands SQL better will always move faster and think clearer. Now, even with modern tools and AI, SQL hasn't gone anywhere. In fact, it's become even more important. AI models still need data, dashboards still need queries, and businesses still rely on databases. You can automate parts of the process, but you can't skip understanding how data is stored and accessed. That's why SQL remains a core skill, not an optional one. At the Learning Studio, the goal isn't to chase trends, it's to focus on what actually works in the real world. And the reality is, SQL is one of those foundational skills that quietly powers everything behind the scenes. Once you understand it, you stop struggling to find data and start controlling how data is used. And that's when you move from just analyzing data to actually driving decisions with it.